Hey everybody, Kelly with Sweet Mimi's Creations. A couple people asked me to do a video on sublimation with a heat gun. So, because I don't have a convection oven. So I have my 20 ounce straight skinny sublimation cup. I have my image already. You need heat tape. I got this off Amazon. I can link everything in the descriptions. Of course, scissors because I don't have a tape dispenser. Your heat resistant gloves, your Teflon pad, because whatever you're doing it on, it's going to get really hot. I'm doing mine on my kitchen counter. And your heat gun. I got a Wagner. I think I got it from Walmart, I think. So, first, you're going to put your image around your cup. You're going to place it like you want it. I've already trimmed it. As you can see, I put it around this way, and I trimmed it, and it's going to overlap a little bit, which is okay. So now you just want to place it on your cup. Oh, a little stuffy here. You want to make sure it's even, and the way you do that is to make sure that these line up, top and bottom. Because if they don't line up, then it's off. So now you have to work at this to get your seams good and tight. So let me cut some pieces of tape. Of course, it's not going to cooperate for me. I'm not trying to make this a long video, but this tape is not... wanted to come apart. Oh my jeez. All right. Oh, this is going to be a mess, ain't it? Okay. All right. So I'm going to cut a few strips. Which I should already have this cut. I just started doing sublimation, so I don't have all of my... So what you want to do is you want to put some tape along your seam. Just a couple of pieces, because you want it to be really, really tight when you go to roll it. So I'll just put a couple pieces of tape there. So now what you want to do is make sure it's really tight when you roll it. Because if it's really loose, you'll get, it just won't turn out well inside. And I'm just peeling this back up to go over this. Because if you leave it like that, then you will have, when you unravel it, you'll see the gaps. It'll have gaps. Okay. So now, I cut some more pieces off. Lord. Obviously, I am not together with it today. Okay. Give my runaway cup. So now I'm going to continue to do the seams where it's really, really tight. And then you're going to do top and bottom. It's really... You're going to pull it tight. Pull the tape tight across the seam. Now with a heat gun, it does take a little bit longer, but the process is the same. Okay. So now I'm going to go across the top and bottom. Sure really need to get a tape dispenser, but... And you're going to do the same thing. You're going to go... put half the tape on the cup and the other half off. And I pulling it really tight. Again, you don't want any open at the bottom either. Because again, if it's open, it will, if it's not tight, it won't seal good. What you're going after is a good seal. Okay, I'll do it again. Again, real tight. You pull it really, really tight. I don't use the shrink wrap. Some people do, some people don't. But I have found doing it this way is just as good. But everybody has their own preference. There are other videos out there where everybody uses a convection oven or a press, shrink wrap. So whatever works for you. So again, we're just going to go across the top. We're going to go real tight as we turn it, because we want a good seal. Now using a heat gun does take a little bit longer, and you have to stand there and hold it, of course. And then I'm just going to tuck the extra in. There's never enough. There's never too much heat tape. It's always good to go extra. So I'm doing it one more time. Go around the top one more time. And again, I'm pulling it tight as I go around to ensure a good seal. Like that. And then I think I'm going to go on the seam a little bit more. Sorry, it's raining here today, so I'm very stuffy. Okay. And again, you're going to pull it tight. I'm going to do a few more across it. Again, you never pull it tight just to make sure it's down and sealed. Okay. I have very sensitive fire alarms, so I have to open my door when I do this. I can cook toast and my fire alarm would go off. So, all right. So, there you go. All right, let's move. You need to move anything out of the way that you think may melt, because this will get up to 400 degrees. Have my door open, put my gloves on, and these I got off Amazon too. I don't even think they were like $6. I'm gonna put it on my Teflon sheet. Let me see if I can turn the phone around. Okay, so I'm just gonna turn on my gun and just go back and forth. And the way you know it'll be working, you'll start seeing the picture. Because of course heat activates. I don't know if you can see how the picture's darkening some, and you want to make sure you do the rim. if you can see. See how it's darker up here and lighter at the bottom? So that means up here is getting done. I said it's a process. It takes a minute. Right, you see how it's all dark there? All the way to the... I try to do that a little extra to make sure there's no ghosting. It's even hot through here. So now, we can take all the tape off. And see how well we did. I'm hoping we did well. That noise you hear because I have my door open. Because the fire alarms are like super sensitive. And this cup is for my son's co-worker. So I don't know what that picture is or of who. He sent it to me, Mom, make this. Mom, make this for me. All right. It's funny how family does that. Mom, I need a cup. Okay. All right, the big reveal, if I can get in it. This cup is hot. And you got to be careful and not burn spots either. Take a glove off. Make sure your tape is this orange tape. The blue tape doesn't work. That's what I used before. That tape melts. Okay, here we go. So here's what it looks like. See the seam? But that is fine because that is the way the picture is. But there you go. Sublimation with a heat gun. Again, it takes a little bit longer, but the results are just as good. I hope this helps people just getting started or just don't want to buy a convection oven, but there you go. Finished product. I think it turned out pretty good. Hope this helps. Y'all have a good day.